New plan. I'm going to go ahead and use Cast Light, which I actually should have kept my Sorcery Ring on. Well, I swapped it out for Poise, but I just feel like those Bone Dogs are the worst enemy for... Just one of the worst enemies for Poise. And I'm going to swap... I should move them much closer to each other. See, the effigy shield is super... I'm going to talk about it later. It's a really cool shield. All the shields I actually have right now are some of my favorite shields. The only shield I'm missing at this point is the red and white round shield. Pretty much the Blood Crest shield, the Blood shield, Grass Crest shield, Balder shield, effigy shield, and red and white round shield. Those are just like, for all different reasons, they're my favorite shields in the game. But the effigy shield, it's a bad shield. It is. The stats are god-awful, and as far as I know, there's no effect with it whatsoever. But it's just a shield I feel like nobody uses. I swear I've never ever seen anybody in person or in any video ever use the effigy shield in a playthrough or in PvP for any reason at all. I feel like I need to do a playthrough where I use the effigy shield. Now that might be one of the oh no, dogs. All right. Oh, okay. All right. What can we do? Die, I guess. I feel like I could have done something else, but I guess die was the option there. See, now the thing is, I do truly find myself in a situation where I just can't seem... I wish it was Dark Souls 2 where I had the ability to swap in for 3 different weapons in either of my hands. And seriously, an extra ring would be great. I think the game's balanced enough, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's just at a certain point, how many rings do you want to have on to be overpowered? But just a few more rings would be really great to help balance this out for me. But I really need Cast Light. I really need the effect to keep it lasting longer. I really need a shield. I really need a catalyst in my left hand, something to buff with. And I kind of need my weapons, so... I was just about to say how this bonfire is way too close to the other bonfire, and I felt like they could have maybe put it further down, but... Then I died at it, and I've died here before. I've actually died at this bonfire quite a few times, so... And it was the bonfire that I did intend to kindle since it's closer to Nito. And I have a funny feeling that Nito and his backup dancers will inevitably kill me at least once or twice. It'll be impressive if I don't die to them, because it's a very chaotic fight with a lot of enemies, and with the skeletons down here, a great way to destroy the skeletons down here is to have a weapon that does a lot of stagger damage, like the Zweihander or any kind of greatsword. Anything that really has an oomph behind it is going to stagger them or smash them in half temporarily, even if you don't kill them. The best way to handle the Bone Dogs here is to just really like hit them with a really hard weapon. I might as well do that one more time. And if you hit them hard enough, they kind of stagger, and it gives you time to pull off another hit and another hit and another hit, depending on your weapons. My weapon cannot do that. The good version of my weapon could not do that, so the broken version of the straight sword is just not going to cut it. It's got to be the equivalent of hitting them with a hilt, right? I mean, it's not at all what I need. It's very much the opposite of what I need. Okay, so we're going to be tactical. We're going to re-equip that, which, again, I'll threaten to move down later, closer to the shield. And with that recasted and the ring on, Blood Crush. See, here's the effigy. I'm wasting time. I know I am, but effigy shield, focus. Look at those stats. Doesn't even percent 100 physical damage, only 90, so you're going to take damage when you're hitting. It's got good lightning, but you might as well use the Gargoyle shield upgraded. I think there's... I don't know if that's the best one, but it's not... It's a weird shield that no one uses. It doesn't have a good effect. It's an interesting look. Maybe it's just interesting to me because no one uses it. I just never see anyone use it. I actually wanted this other shield on because I wanted... Blood Crest... Balder might be better for me. I just thought it would be good to have all the status effects. And I really do like this shield. I'd say this is my favorite looking shield in the game. Aesthetic-wise, it's the best shield, in my opinion. I think there's a soul back there. We're just not getting it. We're just not doing it. We're not fighting the dogs. I can fight them, but we're not going to. I already killed one. And then they're going to body flop me, like they're Pokemon, and throw themselves off the edge. And I'd just rather not. I should save that for Nito. I should. I do have other buffs on me. Oh, well, yeah, we can do that. Hello, Leroy. Darkness, my old friend. Where's my shield? Shield. Oh. It's alright. It's alright damage. I could knock him off the edge. It's not that hard to do. But, I want his stuff. I don't think you can get it if you knock him off the edge. See, I always feel good about getting the first parry, and then I never feel good about getting the follow-up. See, if I can just adapt to not using the Chlorthengy ring, it'll work out really well. I really like Leroy's weapons, too. His weapon and his shield. Actually, darn, I have a... How do you recover that quickly? That was scary. No! No! Rip Leroy. There's his stuff and the humanity that I wanted. There it is. Think I should try and grab it? Yeah. I don't think... this is a long shot. Yeah, well... It was worth a shot. He does that sometimes. And I can't... I can only do so much. I cannot stop NPCs from throwing themselves off. Any other time, you wouldn't want an invader to do that. I mean, you would, but you... And then when you do, you don't. That's how it goes. I really do like his... damn it. His shield actually... Now I'm thinking, his shield is really good. Not only because it's a good shield, and it does look cool. It actually would be a contender for how much I like this shield versus how much I like that shield aesthetic-wise. But his shield also gradually gives you back health. So, that was kind of a loss, really. I could have actually really used that with a few other things. Replenishment, that, and the Evil Eye Ring, that's a good way to gain back health. Like, pretty regularly throughout just generally playing. It's a lot of ways to give yourself more health. We don't have to fight those guys either. We just don't have to... I fought so many things. I just don't have to fight these things. Anything down here. Any of these crazy... I just think, like, at a certain point, Nito was getting bored, and he was running out of ideas. Like, how can I stick more bones together in a threatening way? Bone totem pole. That's how. And then it's funny how quickly we get here. I feel like the Catacombs is really well made. And I think the Tomb of the Giants is well made, too. From when the second you enter the Tomb of the Giants area where it's dark and you start sliding down all the way down to here. It's good. It just somehow always feels very short to me. The Lord areas right near the end always do, and I think that has a little bit to do with development and a little bit to do with... Granted, you know, they come through... You got to think a player coming through the very first time won't know the way. Once they know the way, usually a lot of things get easier, and that's kind of the way it should be. I guess I can... Is there... Uh-oh. Hold on. This is a dangerous place to do this because of the baby skeletons. No! No. Buff. To heal. To slash. Slash. I wonder if I can hit these guys. Because these guys were the #1 way to get humanity back in the day before the DLC. And if you know the DLC, these guys, little baby ones here, are the best ways to grind humanity because it's all they drop. And they drop it at a very high rate. And they continue to spawn over and over again. One of the few enemies. I can't think off the top of my head. There's one or two places in the game where enemies just continue to spawn. And this is one of those few. It's a pretty good place to grind, but they can toxic you pretty easy. So this would have been good to have the... Oh, no. The, blood shield on, but I took it off because I needed the Kalas because I can't hold 3 things. And I'm not exactly an expert at menu swapping. I might come here and grind a few of these guys. That just takes me back. It feels really classic to grind on these guys. Anyone who played Dark Souls and wanted to do PvP and have a good amount of humanity came here and spent good couple hours grinding on these guys. And I'm sure they were made intentionally to do that. I'm guessing. I don't know that for sure. But I'm guessing. Just because not many other enemies respawn continuously here. Which also makes this area super dangerous. I do not need to kill these guys. I can't remember if I need to kill these guys. I don't remember if I need more chunks. The pinwheel copies here will drop more chunks. We got the secret chunk back here. Or is this a slab? This might be a slab. Yes. The slab. See, I think they give you one of everything. I think the one that's really hard. I don't like where the red slab is hidden. It's a pain to get to. That is just kind of served to us right there, the white slab. And the blue slab is... It's not so much hidden as it is requiring, like, backtracking. Which is kind of clever, because most people, once they encounter Seek the first time, they don't end up going back to his chamber, because there's just no reason to do that. There's just the not chronological, but the path you kind of follow to play through the game. Unless you deviate a lot and do a lot of backtracking and think, oh yeah, remember that room I stepped into and had no choice but to die? Which one of my least favorite things about the design of the game, we'll talk when we get there, because that's where we're headed next. Assuming I can beat Nito in one go, which, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But it's you know, I think most of them are handed pretty easy to you except the red one. You gotta fight for that. But I guess you can't have everything handed to you on a silver platter. Some things will be, some things won't. I'm still in the princess's guard. I should really get out of the hell. I should get the hell out of there. Because we don't need to be in the princess guard. Alright. Got my divine broken straight sword, which I think is my best. Is the... No, this is going to be better, right? That will kill them permanently, won't it? I should have upgraded that to plus 10. That's alright. It's good enough. We're not going back now. Yeah. Here we go. Arguably the coolest of the 4 Lord bosses, in my opinion. I think so. Alright, don't want that. Can't do that. That. I don't need that anymore. I probably could take that off now. Here come his buddies. His infamous backup dancers. Okay, that's not a ton of damage. Where'd my damage go? Alright, okay. We're good. No, it's okay. Oh no! Okay, it's alright. Everything's good. It's good. No, okay, it's going downhill quickly. Oh god, that was almost... Nah. That's doing... Okay, that's pretty good damage. I actually expected that to not do a lot. Okay, wow. If I'd gotten up to plus 10, I'd be doing almost as much as I would be with that. Okay. That is sufficient damage. I'm happy with that. I can work with that. I've learned to work with that. To anyone else, that would be horrible. Why aren't they dying? Oh, they're not dying, dude. Oh, no! Oh, they didn't die. Oh. So that doesn't count as a divine permanent kill weapon? God, he's just... I hate it. You know, Nito really is one of my favorite bosses in the game. He falls under my category of being a really cool boss with a diverse moveset. He makes it... It's interesting. His arena is interesting. You can fight him in multiple different ways. He's just as challenging alone as he is with a team. I like Nito, but he does that to me a lot. And I mean a lot. And I wish he wouldn't. Although it is cool that he can knock down his buddies for you. Okay, so this... Okay, I'm trying not to pull his guys either, because I don't want to pull the big ones until the little ones are dead. Guys, please. Please. I'm actually not taking a lot of damage for them, which is good, because otherwise I'd be dead right now. I'm really just kind of being sloppy. Oh, that's... Karmic Justice at its best. Oh, there's Leroy's stuff. That's right. Okay, well, we don't get the weapon, but we get his stuff. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, we're back up. Get some free hits. Free hits. I like free hits. No, how did I miss? No. No. Oh. Okay, we got one. He should be dead, right? I can't tell. Is he dead? He's got to be dead. Yeah, his skull's rolling. He's dead. Nito, no. And he's also got a cool mechanic where you can't hit him in his back due to his super cloak. Oh, God, no. And he has this. No, 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 no. Chug. Okay, cool. Die. Stop. Okay. So what is the difference? I gotta look that up later. I've been saying I'll look up the differences between this or that and this and that, and I haven't, but I'm actually genuinely curious. What is this skeleton back up? Can you not permanently kill these guys? I was under the distinct impression that with a divine weapon you could permanently kill the skeletons here. Is that not the case? Or did I miscount? I thought there were only 3 little guys. I wonder if divine does more damage to Nito. I'm actually wondering now, because I thought that was the whole point of the divine weapons. It does extra damage to, like, undead like this. That was my understanding. My very crude understanding, apparently. See, I didn't get... Oh, did he... Okay. No. No. Guys, please. And you can take advantage of the full arena, but you'll incur the wrath of the bigger guys over there, and I'd rather not do that. Really rare that I do that. I think me and Dusty did that for one of our plate. Okay, they're back up. Alright. Well, my plan to be methodical and use divine weapons properly here has failed. Apparently I was wrong. I was distinctly under the impression that you could permanently kill these guys with a divine weapon. I guess that only applies to the ones up top with the necromancers, which is really, really unfortunate. Well, plans... Oh, I'm using the wrong... And I'm doing more damage with the divine versus a regular. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, audience who... Like, there's that one guy who knows, like, he's using the wrong weapon. He's using the wrong... Should I tell him? Should I write it? Is he going to figure it out in the video? Should I write it in the comments? Okay. Well, that's cool, because I am actually doing more damage with a divine weapon versus my plus 15, which is really cool. Alright. Nito's doing more damage. Alright. Okay, that guy's weak. Just want to finish him off. Was that tactical on Nito's part? Did he, like, take that kill away from me so the guy wouldn't die? I wonder. I actually feel like Nito's AI is relatively smart, too. Some of the AIs are not smart. I feel like Nito's is. I'm wasting a lot of time in this fight. But I just thought. I had the idea. I had the bright idea to use divine weapons. I'll be so clever. It'll work out so well. No one ever does this. Okay, this isn't... So clever, it'll work out so well. No, says Nito.